Hi everybody, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm taking you on a class excursion. We're going to be visiting an oud shop in Leeds in England. You'll see me smelling pure oud, ambergris and deer musk from an actual Himalayan deer gland, which was strong. I'll also be talking to the owner, Mr. Salim, to find out a little bit more about his business. Stay tuned to FM. Okay, a little bit of a different video for you today. I've been really enjoying some scents from a company called Salim. They're based in Leeds, which is just down the road from me where I live in York. They invited me down to the store to come and have a look around, so I took them up on their invitation and I'm going to take you inside with me, so let's go and have a look. How are you doing?
All right, thank you very much, Chris. Thank you for coming down.
That's alright, no, thanks for inviting me down. So, Ilyas, a few things here in front of us on the table, talk us through what we've got.
So what we've got here is mainly the natural ouds from around the world.
Yeah.
This oud was created for the King of Brunei, and one bottle, 12 ml, is £4,000. So 4,000 pounds.
12 ml is
4,000 pounds. But we just bought small amounts for about 700.
This stuff, this is
4,000. Yeah, if it was full. Wait, it's quite a little bit there. And then we've also got the Kalakasi oud, which is Indian oud, 150-year-old as well, the tree. Right. They retail them for 30,000 dirhams, which is 5 grand. For a bottle, 12 grams. So 12 grams is basically this.
Yeah.
Because we've got other businesses, we've got the capital to inject money into pure wood.
Yeah.
So just to give you an example, 1 litre of wood, 1 litre is about this size. So 1 litre of wood, you're looking at starting of $35,000, dollars, and it can go up to $600,000 to $700,000.
How long are your ouds aged for? How long are they?
So like, we've got 32 boxes like that. So we've got over 4,500 ouds samples from 15 years ago till today. So we distill ouds every day. This one is from the Ajmal farm, Ajmal you've heard of. This is about 80 years old, the tree. On your clothes, it will last, you're looking at 2 weeks.
Right.
At least 2 weeks.
Clothes.
Yeah. This is the deer musk I was talking to you about.
Ah, right. That's deer musk, is it?
I don't want to open it because then it might give you a headache for the rest of the day.
Really?
Before you go, I'll let you smell it.
Let's have a look at yeah, go on, let's go smell it. So I'm just about to smell some deer musk on camera. Here we go. Oh, wow, I've never smelled anything like that before.
I can smell it everywhere now here.
Wow, that is a strong.
So what happens
Let's
is,
have a close look. So what exactly is that?
they say it's a gland from the deer, but not
the gland itself, is it?
But they say that only 1 out of 600,000 deers has it, so it's not like every deer, you know. And from the Himalayan mountains, it's very hard to get hold of this.
Yeah.
But we normally get it just for clients, but we keep some deer as well, just for.
Okay. Yeah. How do you get hold of deer musk from the Himalayas?
It's very, very difficult. It's not like
that's how you do it. It's difficult.
Yeah. It's not like I've called someone, hello, I need some. You have to be on the list for about a year.
You've got a man in the Himalayas waiting for your phone call. Right? Can we have an order of deer musk, please? We'll have a container.
The main thing is patience and contacts. But we've got, this is the old Amouage bottles. These are the old Amouage bottles, probably about 12 years old, 13 years old.
Yeah. So this is the quality of the Amouage stuff before it started becoming mass produced.
Yeah.
So
these were the bottles.
In the West.
These were the bottles. And this is the old batch, the white box.
Yeah.
This is Assarar. So this is 3 ml decant is about 150.
Yeah.
And a full bottle you're looking at about maybe 1,500.
Okay, so a full bottle that size.
Yeah.
So if that was filled up to there, that would be 1,500
So
pounds.
we would not sell this for anything now.
Right.
We've been offered for £2,000 to £3,000 for the empty box and bottle. We're holding on to it. But this is their pure jasmine. That's just,
is it?
Yeah, just jasmine by itself.
Okay. Could I smell that pure jasmine?
Sure.
Yeah. Ah. It's really get the Reflection Man vibe off smelling the pure jasmine, which is very jasmine heavy. That's beautiful. That jasmine is gorgeous. It's so natural. Amouage.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favourite is this one here. I've asked nearly 30 perfumers to make this no copy this because of the ingredients.
That's a really interesting smell.
Mainly frankincense in there. Beautiful smells.
Yeah.
They're very, very unique.
Yeah. And when was this one made?
This one I think was 2008. This is my second favourite in my collection. I've got, I think, at least 14,500 fragrances.
Right.
Number 2.
This is number 2.
Number 2.
And we get to smell number 1.
Number 1 is just pure oud.
Pure
I
oud,
can't decide
right.
which one it is.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
but number
just
1,
put it
yeah.
right.
So you'll have to put some of this on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just put it on the top. Okay.
This is just
It's almost like honey, isn't it? It's sticky.
beautiful. This one.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. What's this one called?
Tribute.
Tribute. And this can't be bought anymore. This is an old one. It's so thick and rich, isn't it?
It's beautiful. You see, sometimes when you're using so many rich ingredients, it's difficult to copy something like this. I've asked loads of perfumers to do that.
Beautiful. I could just wear that pure jasmine.
Jasmine, yeah.
No, are there any other notes in that? Jasmine?
Just jasmine.
That's just jasmine.
100% jasmine, yes.
I could just wear that.
I normally wear oud, and then I'll put on, say, the oud on my shirt or something, and maybe on the blazer or on my jacket I'll put some spray on any Gucci, like Comfort.
So you wouldn't put the oud on the skin, you would put it
Not
more
by itself, because it's going to be very strong. I would put some on my maybe shirt, or maybe on the skin as well, but with something else.
Yeah.
And then we've got the natural ingredients there. So we've got over 200-300, just jasmine, just patchouli, rose, vetiver, different grades of oud, just natural ingredients. So a lot of the time we get a lot of clients coming into this store, and they say that we want a fragrance, something unique. So we would like some oud, rose, vetiver mixed, and they can choose a bottle from here. And we will make it for them in this box. So what you would do with this is you would put the coal, light the coal, and then once after 2-3 minutes, sprinkle some oud on top of it, and then this will be like an incense. It'll cover the house, the carpet, the curtains, and the smell will normally last up to 2 weeks in the house. This is the agar wood before you distill it.
I've never actually seen real agar wood.
So this is agar wood, and this is the pure ambergris, which comes from the whale.
Oh yeah.
So that's the ambergris. This stuff is worth more than gold per gram.
So this is pure ambergris, and this is obtained from Ireland, I think.
Ireland, yes.
A specific place, yeah. And is it regurgitated from the whale? Does it come out of the whale's mouth, or they don't know?
They say that
okay. Right.
They're not sure, but when it comes out, because it stays in the sea for a while, it changes.
It comes out black, then it goes grey.
So this is why there's differing information. Some people say
white amber oil,
whale poo. Some people say it's whale vomit, but they don't really know.
This is the oil from this ambergris.
It's not very. Doesn't have much of a scent, does it? No. Okay.
I think
so. What does ambergris add to a fragrance then? If it's not.
I think it's just the quality.
So we don't know whether this has come out the back of a whale or the front of a whale. But it's pure ambergris. That's amazing.
Pure oud. Once it's burnt, after 10-15 minutes, the smell really comes out. So now, can you smell the oud now?
That's where the best friend comes from.
This is the proper. The one we're burning now is Cambodian.
These smells remind me of when I went to Thailand, and they must have these burning all over the place.
We've got the top 20 worldwide fragrances. So most people, when they come to this shop, they say we don't dislike anything. And we've got Arabian oud here. We've got Arij here. This company mainly supplies royal families. So just to give you a small example, once you've shopped there, they typically want you to buy a briefcase made out of crocodile skin, which costs another $10,000. So your bill goes double or triple. So, and then this one is.
Can you opt not to have the crocodile case?
Yeah. I normally go when we go there. We tend to. This one is.
So Ilyas, thanks for inviting me down to the store.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming.
It's great to be here. This is a fantastic shop. There's some amazing treasures here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just ask you a few questions about the business and about the shop and how long it's been here for and how it started.
Yeah, so Saint Salim, I used to collect perfume for a long time. So when I was a student, I was collecting perfume and I was quite fascinated by the whole thing, scents, oud. So the company was a hobby, which we turned into a business in 2007, 2008. So we've been going over 10 years now. And then from the hobby, the business was just getting from strength to strength.
So you sent me some of your products which I've been really impressed with, and I've also smelled some very expensive natural ingredients since I've been here. Tell me about your natural ingredients and the lengths that you go to source those.
So in perfumery, you've got oud, ambergris, saffron, jasmine, patchouli, rose, various ingredients. And in one ingredient, you can have maybe 1,000 different batches variations, and even smells. So since 2008, 2009, we travel to Oman to get frankincense, to Somalia to get frankincense. We go to Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, India to get our oud. So we try to source the best ingredients around. Because you see, once you give a client a nice oud, what do they come? They come back and say, we want something better.
Yeah.
So then we just try to, compete and dominate that market.
Yeah.
For VIP clients especially.
And these batch variations that come from different variations of natural ingredients,
Yes.
does that account for why brands like Creed often have reformulations? Is it because of a lack of natural ingredients?
I think that's one of the reasons, because I know Creed is a big brand itself. That's probably one of the reasons, but a lot of the times companies do change their formulation is just to get more customers.
Yeah.
Someone might be sick and tired of Creed 2016, 2017 version.
Yeah.
How do you get that customer to buy it again? Change the formulation.
One of the scents that you sent me, let's just take one for example. So one I really enjoyed was London Oud.
London Oud, yeah.
So if I really love London Oud, and in a year's time when I've used that and I want that exact same London Oud, because you're using natural ingredients, will you be able to supply me with that exact, or will it just change depending on where you're sourcing your ingredients from?
Most of the times what we have is we write the date of the batch on our products. So the big decanters, we have like 10 litre, 20 litre decanters, we've got the batch. So sometimes customers would come and they would say, special customers, they say we want the same one. So we'll say okay, they'll email us and we'll give them the same thing. Most customers, even if the variation has changed slightly, they wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's part of the fun of it as well. And,
That's
and the
the
main
part,
thing
yeah.
is having those high quality natural ingredients. So that just leads me on to something else, that you offer a service where you will mix a bespoke fragrance for someone coming into the shop. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we get clients coming here all the time. Since we've been doing this, a lot of the clients said we want this fragrance, like Kalimat for example, or a Roja fragrance, but with a slight twist. More oud in this fragrance, or like Roja Amber Oud, we would like it to be more stronger. So can you do something like that, but using natural ingredients?
Okay.
And their budget is £400-600. It's not something they want to copy or they want a cheaper version.
Yeah.
They want something good quality, but something similar to something. So that's where we come in. So we would say, okay, oud, rose, amber, mix it together, and then according to what they want, we would mix it, choose a bottle, and there you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does that mean that if someone really loves Creed Aventus but they want to have a boosted, amped up version of Creed Aventus, you could supply that?
We could give a Creed Aventus which will last you a couple of weeks on your clothes. This is a guarantee.
I mean,
Yeah.
sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, the reviews we get customers coming from all over the UK. Like 2 weeks ago, I think there was a customer came to our other shop from London. They were looking for an ingredient called Zahaf. They searched the whole of the London market, they couldn't find it. They contacted us and they said they were coming on train.
Yeah.
They came on train, but they said the train going back to London is going in 40 minutes. So we provided the service. We sent one of our team to the train station, gave the Zahaf ingredient to them.
Yeah.
Charged extra 50 quid for that service to the train station, and they went back happily.
Okay.
And then from Middlesbrough, we had a client come, I think 3-4 days ago. They wanted day musk, and they sent flowers to us because they said they've been after this ingredient for some, I think it was something to do with spirituality. So we use our ingredients for various different reasons and means.
Just talking about day musk, that's a very hard ingredient to
Yes,
find, isn't it?
absolutely, yeah.
And earlier, I smelled, was it the gallbladder? Of
The actual the bladder, the gland.
The gland,
Yeah.
sorry, of the deer, and you nearly didn't want to take the lid off because you were worried that the scent would be too strong
small,
for you. But I had to smell it, and it almost blew my eyebrows off. It was that strong. Now I believe that natural ingredients like deer musk are used less and less in perfumery these days. Yours is ethically sourced.
Yes.
Tell me about where you might get your deer musk from.
Yeah, what happens is in perfume there's always contacts. In India especially, a lot of these ingredients like rose, you've got fasle gulab, you've got all the Indian heritage, but you have to know the right people. And the right people are people who have been trading for generations, 200-300 years they've been in perfume. So they have all the licenses, and we try to source it from mainly the big companies. So like our oud oil is from the biggest company in the world. They also supply Tom Ford. So because we met them in the trade show, we're too small for them to supply us. We don't buy the litres, you see, because 1 litre of oud, I told you, it can cost up to $600,000-700,000.
Yeah.
So the pure oud. So sometimes we have to buy 100 grams, 50 grams. Yeah. So, but most of the ingredients are available there.
Yeah, and your deer musk has come from Himalayan
mountain, and we've also got some from Siberia as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've got like oud, we've got from Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Assam, even Pakistan, India, even Bangladesh now.
You visit all these places to find the right oud to use for yourself, don't you?
When we went 7-8 years ago, and no one really was doing oud, we went 7-8 years ago to all these countries, made the contacts. Now we've got reliable contacts there who listen to us, and we know we will get the genuine thing just from a phone call.
Great. Yeah. And you were telling me earlier as well that the way you like to wear oud is you will apply oud, pure oud as a base, which by the way is your favourite fragrance. It's just pure oud. Yeah. And then you will maybe apply a bottle, your Creed Aventus or your Amouage Reflection Man on top of that. So you'll have in a way created your own bespoke, stronger version of that popular fragrance by having oud underneath it. Yeah.
Like say for example, I've got a woody spray, something like Woody or Kalimat by Arabian Oud.
Yeah.
If I was wearing just pure rose in between maybe my buttons here or maybe on my wrist, and then put some spray on top, this is where perfume comes in action. Otherwise, just wearing oud by itself, it can sometimes offend someone.
Yeah, it's a strong,
it's very strong. Unless people are using it for religious reasons, but overall I think there's a way of putting perfume oil and perfume sprays on.
Right, okay, so oud used in combination with other fragrance notes just accentuates those notes and provides a really nice base.
Or amber and oud and rose, they just go in.
Yeah.
There was one fragrance actually I thought I'll mention, King Fahad blend. It was created for the honor of King Fahad himself in 2002, I think. And then I think one of the Sheikh or Prince, one other fragrance, King of Brunei, one fragrance the Arabian Oud company made for him as well. And they used oud, rose and musk of the highest quality. It was about £3,000 a bottle.
Wow.
So we bought 5-6, saved them, and we still get inquiries, but we've only got one left now, so we're not selling that.
What's the most expensive scent that you have that you sell in the store?
In the store we've got the oud I showed you, the pure 100-year-old aged tree oud. It's a Cambodian, Thailand oud.
Yeah.
It's £3,000 if you get it in pure gold bottle, real gold. That's 24 karat gold.
I'll take it. I'll take it now.
Yeah. Have you got an American Express?
I haven't. Well, we'll do the deal off camera.
Yeah.
And just to finish off, you offer everything that I can see here in store as an online service as well. So if people want to buy anything from you, they can go to the websites above us here. It's scentsalim.com.
Yeah,
I'll put a link below the video as well if anyone wants to check that out.
Yes, we've got Parker and Moses, which we wholesale the oils, so we can wholesale up to 100-200 litres, and people can use them for beard oils, for candles, for anything. And we also do private label for candles and different products. And then Scent Salim website is for some of the niche fragrances. But most of the time, clients will normally email us, either book an appointment, come to see us, or they would order something online, which is very, very exclusive to them. That's our main line. So we do have some really good VIP clients as well, some Bollywood, Hollywood actors as well.
I'm sure you do. Well, it's been fantastic to come down and see everything you have to offer here. Thanks again for inviting me.
Thank you so much. It's been great.
Yeah, brilliant.
I hope you enjoyed our little visit to Scent Salim. I've got to say, Ilyas heads up a great team down there. If you're thinking of making any purchases from them, I'll leave a link to their website in the description below this video. They have some great offerings. I really enjoyed Sultan, London Oud, and my favourite of all of them was Kalamat. This is a lovely woodsy resinous composition, and it also has a bit of a dark fruits accord, so it's perfect for the cooler weather, perfect for autumn and winter. Kalamat is stunning. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, something a little bit different. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this where we get out of FRAG-MENTAL studio and into the real world to talk to real people. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good.